to my mom's channel. So today why I'm here is because we are making a surprise recipe for my mom's birthday. Yeah, it's called pizza cups. Yeah, pizza cups. So how we're going to be making this is first we have to add 1 cup of flour. Oh my god. Now we have 1 cup of flour in the bowl. We'll be adding 1/4 spoon of salt. Let's add it in there. So now we're gonna add some baking powder. Now we're gonna put some baking soda. It depends on how much you're making. Like, we are going to put some baking soda in. And it depends on how much dough you're making, like if you're making a big batch or like a small batch, it depends. Add 1 spoon of curd. Yeah. We are going to add some oil. There. And now I'm going to mix with the spoon. Now we mixed the ingredients in, and now we are going to add a little bit of water at a time. So I added some water, and now I'm gonna mix it. You can mix it with your hand, whisk, or anything. I'm mixing it with my hand. So now you have to mix it. Don't add too much water, or then it's gonna turn out bad. And make sure you knead it very good. See, there's already like a piece of dough forming here. There's like all this flour. So now we're gonna add some more water. So now we're gonna mix this dough. We are going to mix this dough and we'll be right back. So now we mixed it a little bit. Well, technically a little bit, kind of. So we have the dough, it's still sticky. And the dough is ready when you have it very soft. And it's not Play-Doh texture-y. Yeah. So it's really sticky right now, so it's not ready. See? It's just sticking to my fingers. And we're going to be kneading it more, so we'll be back again. Okay. So now we took it out of the bowl. The bowl is almost clean. It doesn't have to be fully clean, so we're going to set that aside. And I put it on like the granite, but first, so we took it out of the bowl and now it's on the granite, but make sure you wash the surface before you put the dough. We washed it. Yeah, so now we're gonna continue mixing. See, look, it's not sticking to my hands, but we just have to mix it very nicely. Or, I don't know what happened, but I don't think it's gonna be good. So we have to mix it very nice. It looks like a small amount of dough, but it's gonna make like a big batch. But it depends on how much you're making, so yeah. We're just making like 6, or yeah. So now we have the dough. See, I take my finger, it's nice and clean. I stick it, see it's not there. So now, we are done mixing the dough. It's nice and soft. It's not sticky. See? It's not sticky. And now we are going to take some balls. So now we're just gonna make some balls. Yep, like this. We are gonna roll them. We're just going to make all these balls and we'll be right back. So now we are going to oil the pan. We're using like a cupcake or a muffin, or like, you can use a cupcake or a muffin pan, or yeah. You can use technically any pan, but it has to be like with these whole things. So now we're gonna oil it. We're gonna take the oil. It's gonna dip some. So now we just have to oil all of them. And we're gonna be oiling all of the ones we're gonna put in, and we'll be right back. So now, ready? So now we oiled. So we oiled all the pan, so the dough doesn't get stuck. Yes. So now we are going to take. So now we're going to take the dough, squishy dough. Now we're going to take some. If you don't know how much you have to put in it to make it like fill, well, first try a bit and then see if it works. Or if it doesn't work, keep trying again until you get the right shape. So now we're going to take dough. Now we're going to take a rolling pin. So now we're just going to roll it. And it doesn't have to be like a cupcake liner. It has to be like a since we're going to be covering the ball, it has to be a little bit more extra dough. So yeah. So we're just So now we roll the dough. It's like a square kind of. So now we're going to take the pan. Now we're just going to take the dough. So now I'm mistaken by you're not supposed to cover it. I just been told you're not supposed to cover it. It's like a cupcake, but we're using pizza dough and toppings instead of sugar and cake. So now we're just gonna take one. Gonna put it in. There's like a little extra. This can be like a little, you can make like a little crust here, like that. And then now we have to do, we have to use all the rest of the dough and fill all of these. After we're done filling all of these, we'll be putting them into the oven, so we'll see you then.
Like that.
We put all them in, and this is the last one. So we're just gonna put it. We decided of using a thing to like press it down in with. But don't press too hard or then it's gonna break. And then you have to curl the sides. Because yeah. It's like a little mini cupcake. Yep, there we go. That's all the ones that we are going to be making. So now we are going to get now we bake them just a little bit, so it's gonna become really crispy. We bake them and they're crispy a little bit, and they're hot. So now you can we have sauce, but I don't really like the sauce, so you could also use ketchup or sauce. It doesn't really matter. Well, I'm using sauce for mine, but most people use this. So I'm just gonna open this up, and we need a spoon. So now we put all of the vegetables in. We put onions and cheese in these ones. We put carrot, peas, onion, and tomato sauce in these two.
And now we're just gonna put cheese, some cheese on top.
Yep. It's optional.
But it's good if you do it.
Yeah. Okay, so now we put them in the oven. And we put on 350 degrees, and we're gonna check on them later.
Okay, so we're gonna eat the pizza.
So now the things are done here. I am wearing mittens so I don't get burned. So now we're gonna open it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're just gonna let it cool. So now we're gonna take the muffins out. I'm not doing this. My sister is. Because, yeah, it's really dangerous. We are we're going to be letting this cool down, and yeah. So now they're done cooling, but they're still hot. So we're just gonna take a fork and knife, and we're just gonna like try to take it out, I guess. Yes, it's working. It's working. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can I do one? How do you do it? Oh, there we go. There we go. And then just the last ones. Sorry. Why is this so hard? That worked. The last one.